is fading in, and darkness is real.
Condition yellow, proceeding to combat mode level 2. Condition red, proceeding to combat mode level 3.
Over already? Oh well. Piece of cake.
Get a load of this! Freeze! Here goes! Time for a change of pace! Get a load of this! Not bad! Not bad! Ha! Here goes! Time for a change of pace! Get a load of this! Not bad! Here goes! Time for a change of pace! Get a load of this! Not bad! Not bad! Here goes! Prepare to be skewered! Separation attack! Prepare to be skewered! Here goes! Not bad! Time for a change of pace! Get a load of this! Take that! Get a load of this! Take that! Get a load of this! Take that! Prepare to be skewered! Parallel attack! Time for a change of pace! Get a load of this! Take that!
¡Ataque meteorito!
Catch me if you can! I will flatten you! Not bad! I will flatten you! I will flatten you! Color! Laser! Drill! Spike! Rocket! Hammer! Frenzy!
Unexpected combat situation. Proceeding to combat mode level 2. Proceeding to combat mode level 3. Commencing all-out attack now.
But playtime's over, pal. Can't win them all.
More than that! To defeat us!
Like that shot, Jason! Careful, Sonic!
Switch, go after it.
Now we'll finish it!
That looks like a homing shot!
Watch it, Sonic!
Now we'll finish it!
It looks like a homing shot!
Careful, Sonic!
How about this?
You can't relax just yet!
It'll take more than that! To defeat us!
Careful, Sonic!
Now we'll finish it!
Looks like a homing shot!
How about this?
Like that shot, Jason!
Careful, Sonic!
How about this?
Switch and go after it!
Need something
Looks like a
about
homing shot! Be careful, Sonic!
Need something the matter?
Sonic sees something clutch! Clutch!
It'll take more than that! To defeat us!
Like a homing shot! Be careful, Sonic!
Now we'll finish it!
It looks like time energy is building up! Time will slow down! The time flow will go back to normal!
A laser! Watch out!
Burn to ashes!
Sonic, press left bumper and right bumper at the same time to combine your powers.
Go for it!
Denise's father and husband reached out to all that searched and prayed for her. But how much grief can anyone bear, losing Denise like this?
I miss her so much. I don't know how I'm going to go through the rest of my life without her.
The horrific ends in Denise Amber Lee's young life left a community in shock.
The tragedy of it is huge. The senselessness of it is huge. And the fact that there's still no connection between King and Victor.
How did it come to this? And who was this man accused of killing her? Over the next few days, the police would learn more about Michael King. He was a 36-year-old out-of-work plumber who stopped showing up at his workplace 3 months before. He first moved to Florida in 2002 following a bitter divorce in Michigan. On the morning of January 17th, just 2 hours before he was spotted in Denise Lee's driveway, he'd been firing off rounds at a local gun range. Signature seen here on a sign-in sheet. But Michael King had no criminal history. Just a few complaints filed by neighbors who suspected him of playing pranks. Patty Paul, who owns a beauty salon in Venice, Florida, says King was a regular. She described him as a quiet, unassuming customer. Though she did tell the police about one disturbing incident. King had shown up at the salon with a girl he claimed to be 15 years old.
I thought, okay, maybe it was a niece or maybe it was his daughter, and then they started to kiss at the desk, which made us all pretty uncomfortable because she did look to be young. He told us we met her in Tennessee off the internet.
Police interviews with other witnesses would reveal a pattern of disturbing behavior. Reports that King exposed himself to a woman while on the job, and even one allegation of rape. None of these incidents were reported to police at the time. Days after Denise Lee's disappearance, investigators were finally getting a handle on the man they had chased. And then a bombshell of a question would stop them in their tracks, throw them back into the crucial hours of their initial search.
I called them and said, I'm the 911 caller who called in. Did you need any more information from me? And they didn't know who I was.
A shocking revelation about one of those 911 calls that could have saved Denise's life, if only it had been responded to.
Coming up,
When you do it, I said you could call that part of the sheriff's office.
the forgotten call that may have cost a life. When the detective's daughter continues.
Maybe just a little sweeter. Because all these whole grains are unhealthy, unless you actually eat them. Multigrain Cheerios, also available in delicious peanut butter. Coffee never tasted so sweet. In Brookside, remarkable tastes come together. Rich dark chocolate meets sweet and soft centers, flavored with exotic fruit juices. It's chocolate combined in ways you've never experienced before. Discover Brookside.
Hello, beautiful. Like a good neighbor, Stefan is there. Hi, Anthony. How much did Ryan discount? Double check, baby.
About 150.
Done. I don't have State Farm, but insurance finds me money.
I got you $1.
Oh, you almost had it. You're gonna be quicker than that.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. There to help you with unexpected savings. That's getting to a better state.
Now for the main event. In this corner, the rating was under this, the Big Cheese. And in this corner, the best generation of Dawn Power, Platinum! Here we go!
Dawn Platinum Power claims microscopic enzymes give you the power of an overnight soap in 3 minutes. And 3 times more everyday grease cleaning ingredients for all your dishes. So if you like Dawn, you'll love Platinum. Dawn Platinum does even more.
So it's not a chore.
I won this 55-inch TV for less than $30 on Deal DealDash.com. I got this $1,200 computer for $100.71.
These aren't actors, they're real people who got real savings at DealDash.com, the fair and honest bidding site.
On DealDash, I got this $349 mixer for less than $25.
iPads sell for as little as $5, laptops for $10, and professional cameras for as little as $20.
I won this iPhone for $8.48 at DealDash.com. I got all this for less than $50 on DealDash.com.
Try DealDash today. If you don't win, get your money back. But hurry, everything must go. Go to DealDash.com now to start bidding.
In my first 4 months on DealDash, I won 104 auctions. And shipping is always free.
Visit DealDash.com and start bidding today.
Of all the places in your house, this one's the busiest, so you want it to be the cleanest. That's why you need Lysol. Because when you use bleach, some stains are left behind, as this dye reveals. Lysol Toilet Bowl Cleaner does more. It removes the tough stains that bleach doesn't, and it also disinfects. So why just bleach? With Lysol, you can do more. That's helping. And for a clean and fresh toilet with every flush, try Lysol No Mess Automatic Cleaner.
Before Allegra, Scott's allergies made it hard to keep up with his friends. After Allegra, he's right there with them. Children's Allegra gives kids effective, long-lasting, non-drowsy relief of their toughest symptoms. Children's Allegra, so kids can stop suffering and start living.
It happened right before the presentation. I was just so uncomfortable. I just wanted to crawl under the desk.
Vagisil, the only medicated wipe that relieves itch and odor fast.
Everything worked out great.
Vagisil, now with a new look.
Yes, for the treatment.
Owen's hit series is back.
Y'all got to raise this baby for y'all together tonight. You should have stayed more time than for the game needs to grow up. I'm not going to be around for him.
Welcome to Sweetie Pies, all new Saturday 10, 9 Central. It's Sunday night's tweet-worthy guilty pleasure. Where Are They Now is all new Sunday. 22 years after his headline-making arrest, has this self-proclaimed bad boy finally grown up? Where Are They Now? All new Sunday 10, 9 Central.
Returning to our story, here again is Dennis Murphy.
The horrific story of Denise Lee, a 21-year-old mother abducted and killed by a stranger, gripped this community in West Florida. The question everyone was quietly asking, how could it have ended so badly when there were so many chances to make it right? 4 911 calls from witnesses, including one from the victim herself, and 2 from the accused killer's family, all placing Denise just a few miles from her home, an area swarming with law enforcement. There was even that one 911 call from a driver who watched the crime unfold in real time.
Filed in the car, someplace between 5 and 10. And it was banging on the window. And screaming. Like screaming. And not a happy scream, like getting out of here scream.
At the time, the driver, Jane Kowalski, thought it was a child screaming. But when she saw Michael King's picture on the news the next day,
Police say this man kidnapped her.
she realized what she witnessed was the kidnapping of Denise Lee.
I didn't know who she was, but I definitely recognized him. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it. And I ended up calling the Northport Police Department and said, I'm the 911 caller who called in. Do you need any more information from me? And they didn't know who I was.
They just drew a blank, huh?
But
What 911 call?
Well, exactly, because my 911 call didn't go to them. It went to the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office.
Jane had just crossed over the Sarasota County line when she made that call, so it was routed here to neighboring Charlotte County, where Denise's father, Rick, works as a sergeant. But as it turned out, that call never did get forwarded to Northport Police or anyone else looking for Denise, because the dispatcher never sent it out.
In fact, it took 2 more days of Jane calling back before investigators in Northport were able to track down her 911 call.
It was a firestorm about the Kowalski 911 call, huh?
Exactly, because I basically, my understanding was the last person to basically see her alive, there was just her hand, and, had the location of where she was. And if someone would have responded to that call, the outcome could be different.
In an internal investigation, the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office found that the operator had made the connection between the 911 call and the search for Denise Lee. The operator's job was to give the information to police dispatchers, the ones talking to deputies on their radios out in the field. But instead of entering the tip into a computer database during the call, the operator shouted it out across the aisle. Dispatchers who said they heard her never actually sent the tip out. Chaos that night, they simply forgot.
One of the dispatchers thought that her radio wasn't working. She was wrong. The radio was in fact working. And in some cases, people had assumed that the information went out by other people helping. The ball was basically dropped all around.
John Davenport, then sheriff of Charlotte County, suddenly found himself confronting attacks on his department's competence.
The assumption is that Charlotte County screwed up and could have saved this girl's life. That's what everybody's thinking. And I'm telling you that until the facts come out here, that's the wrong assumption to make.
It didn't help the sheriff's case that at the time the 911 call came in, there were deputies from his office stationed on the very road Jane Kowalski was driving along. One deputy even said in a sworn statement that he was parked on the side of Toledo Blade Boulevard at 6:35 that night. The very road King had turned onto when Kowalski lost him. Denise and her captor may have driven right past the deputy.
I swear every time I hear the story, it seems like there's another cop car that was in the vicinity. I've heard one, I've heard two, I've heard five.
So they're blasting past units, they could have stopped it right in there.
Yeah. There's not a doubt in my mind that he's still be here. Not a doubt in my mind.
Davenport took issue with all the coulda, woulda, shouldas that have swirled around his department's handling of that 911 call. After all, he said, deputies were already on the lookout for a green Camaro that day, with or without Jane Kowalski's tip.
Was it a missed opportunity? Certainly it was. Would it change the outcome? We'll never know. I don't think it would have because we had officers in that area looking for the green Camaro. They didn't find it.
If his department could be accused of anything, the sheriff said, it would be for trying too hard that night.
Because it was one of our own and we knew it and all the resources were being sent, it was chaos. It was stressful, and in the course of trying to do too much, frankly, I think they missed the call.
After his internal investigation, Sheriff Davenport ordered remedial training for 4 of the call center workers, and a few-day suspension for the 2 dispatchers involved. For Denise's husband, the punishments amounted to little more than a slap on the wrist.
Right now, those people that handled that situation that night are all still working. And they also have their jobs. They could be working right now. You just gotta flip a coin and hope.
For Denise's father, a 25-year veteran of the sheriff's office, the knowledge of that fumbled 911 call cut extraordinarily deep.
And she was beating on the window so hard and screaming, trying to get help, which is the smart thing to do because by that time she knows she probably wasn't coming back or once someone blew it. I said we need to call that part of the sheriff's office.
The family's shock soon turned to anger. Denise had done everything she could to save herself that day, but had the police. And then more details emerged about just how hard Denise had fought for her life. It wasn't just the 911 call she'd managed to leave behind. Clues of her awful ordeal had been planted in that now infamous green Camaro.
Coming up, the last message from Denise in the shape of a heart.
I know she placed it there. And it's the only ring I was able to identify.
When the detective's daughter continued.
You wait all year for summer. This summer was definitely worth the wait. Summer's best event from Cadillac. Let summer try and pass you by. Lease this all-new Cadillac ATS for around $299 per month or purchase for 0% APR for 60 months. Come in now for the best offers of the model year.
I see you made yourself breakfast.
How do you know?
The White House called him. You can call the White House.
He served 7 presidents. And during a time of change,
His specials going on there.
he became their inspiration.
Mr. President, I never understood what you all went through.
You changed my heart. You didn't, so what? Early PG-13.
protein does your dog food have? 18%? 20? New Purina One True Instinct has 30. Active dogs crave nutrient-dense food, so we made Purina One True Instinct. Learn more at PurinaOne.com.
When a woman wears a pad, she can't always move the way she wants. Now you can with Stay Free Ultra Thins. Flexible layers move with your body, while Thermo Control wicks moisture away. Stay Free, available at Walmart.
Finally, there's a site with great savings on whatever I'm shopping for. Clothes, shoes,
Electronics, travel.
everything. Retail Me Not. They have thousands of coupons and deals for the stuff I want from all my favorite stores. I simply select the coupon on RetailMeNot.com, grab the code, and save at store checkout.
Use Retail Me Not online.
And in store, find coupons and deals at the stores you love to shop. Spend less, shop more at Retail Me Not. Go to RetailMeNot.com or download the mobile app today.
Monday, Summer Soap Flame continues.
It's called First Celebration.
All your favorites have returned to television.
I don't need an introduction.
The love triangles.
After all this time, you still have to let me know.
The backstabbing. And you are going to pay. And all the wicked secrets you can handle.
Just tell me what's going on.
Summer Soap Flame this Monday. All My Children at 1:12 Central and One Life to Live at 1:30, 12:30 Central. Only on OWN. And now with the conclusion to The Detective's Daughter, here again is Dennis Murphy.
On January 23rd, 6 days after Denise Amber Lee had been kidnapped from her home and brutally murdered, a funeral was held, the biggest the town had ever seen.
And she's my baby girl, I'm gonna miss her. I don't know how we're gonna get on without her.
Hundreds of police officers came out to support the daughter of one of their own.
A 30-mile funeral procession, there were people with the road pedals in the road, all the fire trucks were backed out of the fire station when the lights going. Elementary schools out there, standing there watching her go by, the people working on the side of the road saluting her.
Amidst the family's grief, the questions of Denise's ordeal that day still haunted them. Questions like, why did Michael King choose Denise in the first place? How could he have gotten her into his car?
He has a 95 green Camaro and I have a 95 green Dodge Denby. Anybody knows cars knows that those cars are very similar. He could have pulled in the driveway and she then thought it was me and then who knows what happened then.
And there was the question of those windows. Why had they been shut? Nate speculates it was one of Denise's final acts of motherhood, saving her children from a monster.
He could have shut the windows because he didn't want to hear her screaming, people would hear her screaming, or she shut them.
The kids could wander off.
Yeah, that would have been the first thing out of her mouth was letting me just make sure my kids are okay and make sure they don't get out.
The day of Denise's funeral, the police also got a lab report showing a match between King's DNA and DNA found on the wife and mother's body. In addition to kidnapping and murder, Michael King would also be charged with rape. King has since pleaded not guilty to all those charges. And there was more evidence in the back seat of that Camaro. Clues that the murdered detective's daughter may have intentionally left behind. Strands of her sandy brown hair torn out by the roots and stuck under the seat.
She knew they needed to root all of the hair.
She used to love Law and Order and she watched all those shows all the time.
Also, in the back seat of that car, they found the heart-shaped ring she always wore. The one Nate had bought for her on their first Valentine's Day.
Yeah, the ring didn't necessarily come off very easily, so it's not like it just fell off. I know she placed it there. And it's the only ring I know she would have been 100% I would have been able to identify because that ring was the most unknown thing I've ever, just...
It was as though she was telling investigators, it was me. I was here.
What does that tell us about her?
Just to think that her going through all that she was still able to think of whatever she could do to, in case that she didn't get found. I'm sure she knew that, my dad's doing anything he can. And he was.
Denise seemed to have done everything she could to save herself. But as Nate believes, the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office failed. After the revelation of a missed 911 call, the county sheriff, John Davenport, was standing firm behind his decision not to fire his call center workers.
Those people, there's no punishment I could ever give them if they are not already facing themselves and living with themselves over all of this. They feel terrible about this. Terrible.
But if they choke under pressure, maybe they're not the right people. You still have confidence in that particular operator who received calls?
I have total confidence in the people that have been involved in this. I truly do. And they've been under pressure many times before, but they didn't mistake. They did this time. We all have.
For Nate, that answer simply wouldn't cut it. He's now preparing a lawsuit against Charlotte County for negligence in his wife's death.
If you have heard Ms. Kowalski's call, you heard severe incompetence. That is unacceptable.
Lawsuits of this kind are typically capped at just $200,000. Nate says it's not about the money, but accountability.
Is that system that's in place today, Nate, and the people operating, do you think they're complicit in your wife's murder?
I mean, I hate to say that the sheriff's office is responsible for my wife's death because, they didn't pull the trigger, but they could have stopped him.
The potential lawsuit puts Nate's father-in-law, Rick Goff, in an awkward position, since it's directed at the institution he's devoted his life to working for. But Rick has taken up a cause of his own, pressing for passage of a Florida law to standardize training for all call center workers. Last year, the Denise Amber Lee law was signed by the governor.
Had cars on the road waiting after Henry got away, we see that. But they never dispatched the car. On behalf of my daughter, I see this bill passed.
And like I said, Denise had confidence in the system because that's why she dialed 911. And she's trying to get her life saved. And then Jane Kowalski, she had confidence in 911 that night, and she tried to get Denise saved, and that didn't happen. So, that's all. I mean, that's why I'm still confident back in the system.
Is it tough for you to get your shoes and uniform on every day, drive over there, go to work?
Not wearing uniform, but it was tough. The first couple days going back. People ask me every day, how you doing? How you doing?
Hotel brands during the Great Getaway. Look now at HiltonGreatGetaways.com.
I joined Match because
I'm a single dad. I'm just tired of RC.
it's hard to be home when you're always working.
I want to try something new.
Did you know that people who join Match are 3 times more likely to find a relationship than people who don't? Match.com. Start for free today.
The car's great. Show me Carfax. We got something better than Carfax. We got receipts from the previous owner.
Oh, it's a little bit glitchy. Oh my god, too much glitch. Okay. Okay, let's get this show on the roll. Didn't mean for that to happen. Whoa. I'm sorry. I gotta set that. My bad. Wait, is it showing? Is that really just showing? Okay. Okay, is it working? Is it still on the camera? Okay, okay. Dang it, I'm about to get 200. Hey, sorry, I'm talking. Gotta concentrate. Gotta do this, gotta do this.
Cabals run by shadowy figures who operate according to hidden agendas and secret rules.
Gotta turn up the volume a little bit.
More information about these so-called secret alliances and their purpose have to be shared with each president.
Yes, made it.
Secrets. Perhaps the answer can be found by examining those closest to the president. Those advisors, often unelected, who wield both power and influence. The power, as it were, behind the throne. The president has to trust a large number of people. And a new president knows, I can't trust, really trust that many people. But I have to know that sooner or later, at least a few of them are going to prove not worthy of that trust. People in politics all have a big piece in their brain that says it's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy against us, it's a conspiracy against them. And I remember when I first got into politics in 1941, people were really
Turn the volume up here. A little bit louder. Okay, it's not working. Let me just continue playing.
The president knows he can't trust anybody. If he wants to trust somebody, he has to get it done.
Well, I can't see anything. Game glitch. Definitely a game glitch. A game glitch. To the max. Okay. Gotta move. Gotta move fast. Gotta move fast, son. Gotta move fast, son. Okay. Knew that was coming. No wait, I'm playing that Sonic. I could've just ran through those. Game glitch. Super fail. Okay, good thing I'm starting over again. Good thing I'm starting all over again. Got square one again. I can see the panels. Oh, okay. I'm mumbling today. I'm not gonna say that I was mumbling today. I don't wanna sing nothing. Okay, I'm not gonna sing. Not gonna sing. That's a fucking right. Alright, finally, we're getting back on track here.
Is known as being trapped inside the
what?
To combat this problem, presidents often turn to unofficial advisors outside the White House. The term used is kitchen cabinet. That is to say, people the president has not appointed to office, who have not been confirmed by Congress, and who are nevertheless very
that
powerful.
was just a demo.
Ronald Reagan, for example, who became president when he was not young, and lived a long life and had many friends, close friends, and other people who were very intensely loyal to him. Only a handful of them came into the presidency as the Secretary of Defense.
Patrick more than SpongeBob.
Wow, it's actually recording.
This was a setup.
I thought you two were my best friends.
I am your best friend.
Well, how about some soda, guys?
Yes, please. Thanks, friend.
How about some for your best friend?
Thanks, best friend.
Can I have some now, buddy?
Wait, I need some more.
I still didn't get any.
There you go. More, please.
Squidward!
Squidward. Squidward. Squidward.
Patrick, your glass is full.
Squidward.
Sorry, boys, I'm all out of power. I'm gonna go get some more. Why don't you just stay here and chat?
This is my first. This is my first time recording, anyways.
I think I'll walk away, right?
Oh well, my battery is still down.
And I left them alone. Well, Squidward, what did we learn today?
That you really can't trust no neighbors. No, I'm just kidding.
Me and SpongeBob are friends again.
Great, go be friends of ours.
Don't you want us to help you clean this up a little? I think he's jealous.
How pathetic.
No one has ever said this before, I think, except you. When your baby first came out, you said, I wasn't sure I loved him at first, which I thought was, because I've been thinking about Melissa. Nobody, and they give it to you and you go, yeah, exactly. Nobody told me that, sometimes you don't always connect. And when they gave me the bag, I was like, now what? It was bad for me. I made it run them.
Everyone thinks when I saw it was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. I'm like, huh? It looks like Benjamin Button.
Yeah.
It looks like Benjamin Button. Bill and I were fighting over whose side it looked like. I was like, it looks like your family. And we said, the doctors were like, you ungrateful sons of bitches. Unbelievable.
You co-hosted, which I love, a show called The Wheel, which is the you, except you all still use tampons.
Yes.
Yeah, we had fun on that. It was so much fun. The girls are all great, and we all got along. And I can't wait to come back. Hopefully. Yeah. We asked you to bring along a couple of your more memorable moments on the red carpet. Okay? No. We want to start. Let's see. With looking at something that you thought you looked terrific, and you best. Yeah. I don't have a whole lot, but my best one is when I went to Lady Gaga's Fame perfume launch party. And I just got down to my desired weight, and I think that night I got pregnant and got fat again. So I was like, I think that was the night. I don't know how the Braxton fathers are doing, but the Braxton two are holding up great. You look amazing. And are you aware that you're young and your breasts, you're lucky because your breasts still stay when you put them. My breasts at this age are like a Jew wandering the desert. Show us. And one of my worst looks, it would have to be at the Wing TV Winter TCA. Versace for H&M. Oh my God. And I was real bad. Yeah. And then the stockings, I had these black do the announcement at church. So I took them off, and I was like, maybe to do a little pop of color. It was wrong. I don't want to be political, but we have got to stop. Please look at this picture, everybody. We have got to stop the green and the red and the blue and the black on black crime. You can pre-order it right now on iTunes. On the way, Hannah Montana is all grown up. But does she still have the best of both worlds? Still to come, Molly keeps it raw and real.
I think people think I really am a robot.
Exclusive! Kelly gets her gal pal on the record about style, sitting down and life in the fast lanes. And next, they were Lambert's Louboutins first, but now Lenny is ready to kick some ass. A badass bitch don't mind look is on the way.
I could see it in their faces. They weren't looking at me.
Is not necessary. You just say
I can't believe I still have acne at my age. I feel like it's my acne they see, not me. Acne is a medical condition that can happen at any age. Fortunately, a dermatologist can prescribe Axone Dapsone Gel. FDA approved for the topical treatment of acne and proven in clinical studies with people 12 years and older. Talk to your doctor about any medical conditions you have, including G6PD deficiency and any medications you are using. Use of benzoyl peroxide with Axone Gel may cause your skin to temporarily turn yellow or orange at the site of application. The most common side effects with Axone Gel are dryness, redness, oiliness, and peeling of treated skin.
Looks great.
Ask about a free sample size of Axone Gel. Axone Gel. See a dermatologist and see for yourself.
Joe's, what could be better than lobster, shrimp, and clams? Lobster, shrimp, clams, and bigger. The Corona Beach Bank, now at Joe's Crab Shack, only till August 26th.
Steinbart's Home Event is happening now. Find designer and brand name merchandise at more than 60% off department store prices. Hurry in for the best selection of the newest trends and earn a $10 reward when you spend $50. Steinbart's Home Event. You're gonna save a lot. You could say taking 14 hours to make one batch of pita chips is too slow. You could say our employees are a bit particular, or that our methods are old-fashioned. You could say all these things, and you'd be right. It's the harder way, but it's the better way. That's the Stacy's way, and we're not messing with it.
Live life your way. Designed in LA, made for the world. New fogs from Skechers.
There's something in this house.
It's all that makes me hot.
Prepare for a new meal for Sticky. There's nothing to come back from worse than this. Over on Blu-ray August 20th.
Everyone in Hollywood is orange juice cleansed.
Ew. Hello. It's like, when did chewing your food become so last season?
Look at Jennifer Aniston. Her body is cray-cray.
Her body is bonkers cray-cray.
She juices?
Yeah.
Well, look at me. I'm ahead of the trend. I've been juicing since I was a kid.
Hello, Ross. A new kind of talk show that talks to the fan, following fashion police.
You guys promise me you'll tell me if I get too skinny, okay?
us talk about it right here on the show. Okay, that's right, it's time for
Well, little Jay, we're going to look at Bella Thorne and Jada Pinkett Smith. They're wearing Blue Marine Fall 2013.
Well, first of all, this is really not fair because I adore Jada so much, but Bella is 15, you know what I'm saying? 15 when you're good looking. Everything looks good on a 15-year-old girl, except R. Kelly. I mean, is so great for Jada's skin tone, and I know she likes it because I hear she is a big fan of the pink.
When I first saw this on Jada, I thought, this is beautiful, she looks great, but, you know, I have to say, it is a young dress, and on a 15-year-old, it does work, it is very sweet, but Jada's styling is way, way better. Those shoes are perfect with the dress. They give it that right edge. The bag is great. I do like Bella's shoes because they're the wrong shade of green. Whenever you have a friend, you should pick out a color from the dress. Those just don't quite work out. I gotta give it to Jada. I mean, styling wise.
Okay, let's talk about shoes again.
Oh no.
Seriously, I love Jada's shoes, but I'm just not a fan of them with that dress. I don't love them with that dress. So I would have to go with Bella. Yeah, I'm with you on the shoes, Nene. 100%. I think she would have looked great in like a nude punk.
The dress is so sweet. It needed a cool, like aggressive, edgy shoe to make it not so feminine and dainty. She's an older woman. She would look like she would be going to church. In her little church dress if she wore a little delicate shoe. No, that shoe is right.
No, it's not. No, that shoe is wrong. Let me tell you something.
Nobody is addressing the really bad thing about this dress, which is Jada, who's got this amazing body. She looks wider.
Wider.
And she is more ripped than Miley Cyrus and LeBron did, and it doesn't look.
Listen, I'm not a fan of the shoe, but I'm going with Jada on this one. Bella is 15, Jada is 41. Work it.
Yeah.
Which one did you like, Roy? Did you like Jada? Or Bella?
Copycatting. All right, two other bitches this week. Adam Brooks and Lenny Kravitz. Yeah, they are both wearing Christian Louboutins, spike-studded boots.
Do those boots make Adam look kind of like he's gay?
Actually, I'm gonna say no on that. I think that they're totally not for me. I can't wear these boots because they're just too rocker. I think they're very musician. These guys are both musicians. I was actually at this event. This was at Fergie's baby shower, and he did look really cool. He looked really cool in them. Now, I wouldn't wear a heel like that because I'm not that tall. So for a shorter guy, well, that's why I wouldn't wear them. Because I think it's kind of sad, like a short guy with a heel on. I was like 6 foot tall, and he's still wearing a high heel. So I have to give it to him. I think he's so long.
Well, I work with Adam and Nina Wrigley, and I love him and I love Lenny. I think they both rocked it. I really do.
Yeah, they both do.
They both look great.
I like the studded boots on Lenny very much, but I think they work better on Adam because there's a change of pace for Adam. He's used to having big studs down his feet on his face.
I gotta say, this was a tough one for me because I think they both look great. I think those boots suit both of them very well. But if I have to choose one, I'm going with Lenny. I think he looks so freaking cool. I like him. I think he looks great with the leather skinnies, as opposed to Adam's like stonewashed weird jeans. I don't love
the stonewash jeans. The stonewash jeans are a little too tapered at the bottom. They remind me of like when I used to wear those Guess jeans in the 80s. Not only in the 90s.
But I love that Lenny wore the butler's coat to the premiere of the Butler, because it's like